Yellow Solution Uncle, please hide my identity when you post. I was born in a small village. Life there was simple, though not without its struggles. My family didn't have much, but we had enough to survive. My father was a farmer, and my mother stayed at home taking care of me and my young sibling. I grew up watching my parents work hard to provide for us. As a child, I admired the soldiers who occasionally passed through our village. They walked with confidence, their uniforms neat and their boots shining. To me, they looked like heroes, strong, brave, and respected. I wanted to be like them. I wanted to wear that uniform and make my family proud. When I was 18, my dream came true. I joined the army. It wasn't easy, but I was determined. The training was tough and the rules were strict, but I loved every moment. I woke up early every day, practiced until my muscles ached, and learned to follow orders without questions. Soon my hard work paid off. My superiors noticed my discipline and dedication. I was promoted faster than most of my peers. I felt proud, and for the first time, I believed I had a bright future ahead. One day, I received a special assignment. I was chosen to be the personal guard of a high ranking government minister. This was a big honor, and I accepted the position without hesitation. The minister was a powerful man. Everyone respected him, but there was also fear in their eyes when they spoke of him. At first, I thought it was because of his authority. Later, I realized there was more to it. Working closely with the minister, I began to notice strange things. He always seemed calm. Even when situations were tense, people obeyed him without questions, as if they were under some kind of spell. I was just a guard, so I kept my thoughts to myself. But soon I saw things that I couldn't ignore. At night, the minister and his family would leave their house and go to the family cemetery. They would sleep there among the graves. Sometimes I saw them eating raw meat in the moonlight. It was shocking and disgusting. I didn't understand what it meant, but I knew it wasn't normal. The minister believed these rituals gave him power to stay in office longer. I had no choice but to stand guard, even when I felt deeply uncomfortable. After a few years, I decided to leave the army. The things I had seen and experienced were too much for me. I wanted a normal life, away from darkness I had witnessed. When I left, I felt free. I thought I had left everything behind: the minister, the rituals, the fear. I got married and started a new chapter. My wife and I were happy. We dreamed of a peaceful life and a loving family. My wife and I were blessed with children. They brought us so much joy. I wanted to give them the childhood I never had, a love, a life full of love and safety. But then strange things started happening. One morning, my youngest child woke up and said, "I want to go to the graves." I thought it was just a random comment, so I ignored it. But the next day, the same thing happened. Soon, all my children were saying the same thing. They wanted to go to the cemetery. If we refused, they would cry and scream until we gave in. Once we got there, they would sit quietly among the graves, staring at nothing. At first, my wife and I thought it was just a phase, but it didn't stop. It began a daily routine. Every morning, we had to take them to my uncle's grave. We couldn't understand why. I began to wonder if this was connected to my past. Had the minister's ritual cursed me? Had I brought something dark into my family's life without realizing it? We tried everything to stop this behavior. We spoke to friends, family, and even spiritual leaders, but no one had answers. Some people said it was just coincidence. Others said we were being hunted by spirits. My wife and I desperate. We don't know what to do. Every day feels like a battle against something we can't see or understand. That's my life. I'm sharing my story because I need help. I don't know where else to turn. If anyone reading or listening this has experienced something similar or knows how to help, please reach out. I want to protect my family and give my children a normal life. I don't want them to grow haunted by whatever is controlling them now. Thank you so much, my brother, for sharing this educative story we have learned from the story. Thank you so much for sharing with us. And I have something I want to tell you, my brother. Avoid isolating yourself. Don't isolate yourself. Forgive yourself for what happened in your past. Sometimes it wasn't your fault. You just need to forgive yourself. Forgive that self. Forgive yourself. Yes. Another important thing, you need to start fasting and praying. Pray all the time. When you wake up in the morning, start by praying. Midday, pray. Before sleeping, pray. In the midnight, you can set your alarm and pray there, my brother. Another important thing, you need to know the scriptures on your own. Don't wait for the preacher, for the pastor, for the prophet to preach for you. You should know the Bible by reading scriptures on your own. Read scriptures so that when you go to the churches, they won't lie to you. They won't lie to you because you'll be already with the full knowledge. Yes, we need to know the scriptures, especially Psalms. Go and read the Bible. Go and read the Bible. Another important thing, my brother, avoid doing things associated with necromancy, witchcraft, anything like that. Desist from that habit. Desist from that habit. Yes. Another very important thing is to surround yourself with good friends. Surround yourself with worshippers. Those who help you in the healing process. Don't surround yourself with those old friends. Yes. Don't surround yourself with useless people. Surround yourself with people who will help you in growing your faith, knowing the Bible better, knowing how to pray. It only comes when you surround yourself with good friends. My brother, if there is something need compensation, you need to compensate. If there's something you offended someone or or you offended someone, you need to pay back. Confess in front of your relatives and friends, just like what Zacchaeus, the tax collector, did. He went and surrendered everything in front of the people to show that he has been born again. So your story should educate others. Your story should educate others. Others should learn from your story, my brother. Thank you so much for sharing. Listeners, let's move into our next story for today. How are you, Solution Uncle? Please hide my identity when you post. I want to share this story of mine. A warning to everyone who is watching. Never drop anything with something from your body. Anything used which has something from your body like tissues, handkerchiefs, because my brother, we buried him last week. He was associated and initiated into a group. He went to that group with the help of his friend. He confessed before he died. They were going to different people in public places. They would just want anything used by someone. They would go to toilets and they would take those who didn't flush. They would take something there from humans. Then they'll attack you with that thing. Please, Solution Uncle, post this anonymous. I want people to know what is happening. I know my life is at risk after exposing them like this. They say I am one of them because my brother spoiled me with the money they gave him. So they are saying I tasted the money. They are coming to my dreams. They want me to be fully part of their cult, but I don't want. And I'm seeking help from anyone who is listening who can help me to be out of this. Please, Solution Uncle, hide my identity. When you post, I will be in trouble with these people. How are you, Solution Uncle? I am a woman from KwaZulu Natal. I am a maid at this other house I can't mention. The boss lady has been very difficult and very rude to me, and I just thought I want to revenge. There's something I did with their baby. I went to a local Sangoma. The Sangoma told me to call the baby's name so that you won't have any good future in the coming years. I have just finished all this and I'm starting to regret. What have I done? I have killed an innocent soul. That baby doesn't know anything about what we are fighting against each other with his mother. The most sad part of my story is that the baby likes me more than anyone in the house. And the next thing I'm thinking to do is to commit suicide because I already ruined my life. I don't have any plan besides killing myself. Thank you so much, my people, for sharing your stories. To the last, our sister, you are thinking to do what is not right at all. People are crying, God, I don't want to die at this age. But they are struggling from deadly diseases. Some have just escaped from dangerous accidents. They are nursing serious injuries. And you are saying you want to kill yourself. Yet there are people who are struggling so that they can be alive by today. And you don't see that. Go and seek a Christian counselor or a local counselor near you. Tell him or her your story, my sister. Tell him or her your story. It's very important to tell the parents what you did. It's very important to tell the parents what you did to their child. It might be difficult. You might end up in jail, but that's it. When we do what is wrong, the next thing is to compensate, like I said before. So you need to pray. You need to confess in front of the parents. They should know so that they can take action before it's too late. You already know what you did to that innocent child, and it's time to tell the family so that they can solve the problem before it's late. That's my advice to you, my brother. Read the Bible, know the scriptures. Surround yourself with good people, God-fearing people. Surround yourself with such people. You need to do that in your healing process. No turning back, no going to witchcraft doctors where necromancy or divination is being used. Just have faith in God, the creator of heaven and earth. Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to enter festive season. Like I always tell you, we need to be very careful before we travel to the places we will be during the holiday. We need to pray. We need to pray. We need to pray before meeting your relatives. You don't know what some of them are planning. Maybe they might be planning to kill you, and you go there relaxing. Yes, it's holiday. No, no, no. No, my brother. No, my sister. Pray for the holiday. Know where your child is playing. We don't need such kind of negligence where we end up losing one single child because the parents will be enjoying their lives because it's a holiday. No. Thank you so much, listeners. Until we meet again in the episodes. Bye for now.